In this problem, we're asked to combine like terms in a quadratic expression. That's just another, like I said before, a quadratic is a category of an equation that you'll eventually get more familiar with. But it basically has an x squared term, or a variable squared term in it. So anyways, we're just going to ask to simplify it, meaning we need to look for like terms again, right? Any kind of like terms. And then what do we mean by like terms? The variable parts are the same. Okay, so let's take a look at how many terms we have. I'm going to go ahead and so the first term is a negative 5x squared. Our second term is a 6. Third term is a 15x squared. Fourth term is a minus 13, and our fifth term is minus 8x. So if you notice, they're all separated by pluses and minuses, right? So let's go ahead and see which ones are like terms and what our variable parts are. First off, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. So you should start training your eyes to see how many terms we have in an expression. This one has 5 terms. And let's see which ones have variables. So the first one has a variable. Its variable part is this entire x squared. The second one does not have a variable. The third one has another x squared. And the fifth one has just an x. So if you notice, they have the variable parts are the same. So even though all three of these have x's, only the first and the third have an x squared, so those are the same. Okay, let me go ahead and erase this a little bit so that you can see the original problem a little better. Let's see that. Okay, so now we've identified which ones are the same, are like terms. Then we have 1x, it's not an x squared, so that one I don't see anything else that looks like that. So that's a term by itself. And then we have 2 constant terms. So let's see, we have this, a 6 and a minus 13. Okay, so now we're ready to start combining. And I'll just go ahead and rewrite it so that we group things together. So I'm going to keep my negative 5x squared, and I'm going to group that with the plus 15x squared. Notice I take the sign that's in front of the number with me, right? Then I have a minus 8x, and then I have a 6 plus 6, and I have a minus 13. Okay, so now I'm ready to combine. So I have a negative 5 plus 15. I have x squared because I'm not adding my exponents or anything. My variable part is x squared, just like my variable part is oranges. I have negative 5 oranges plus 15 oranges. So I have negative 5 plus 15 leaves me with 10. Then I can combine my next two. I don't have anything else with I don't have any other x's. So then I just have a negative 8x. And then my last 2 terms are constants. So I have a plus 6 minus 13 gives me a minus 7. So my answer is 10x squared minus 8x minus 7. So what I want you to get from this is, let me give you an example. 8x squared and 8x are not like terms. Okay, so you cannot combine these 2 terms and add up the 8's, because x squared is different from just x. Okay, so please remember that.